lovely Scorpios. This is Debs, and we're here, of course, for your reading for August 2026. Lovely to be with you guys. I hope you're well out there, whatever you're up to. Now, Scorpio, in meditation, I simply saw someone switching a light on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Finally, the light bulb blew. I then saw someone else taking out the light bulb and putting in a new one, and turned the switch on and kept it on. Scorpio, I don't know whether somebody has been off and on with you, off, on, off, on, off, on, to the point where you've just blown a fuse, right? You've thought, okay, not interested, can't make up their mind, don't know what's going on, I'm walking away. If that is the case, there was a spark between you two for sure. And this person, Scorpio, may be coming back in a much more measured, temperate energy to relight the fire, okay? That's what I'm getting. So, Scorps, we could be looking at a return, okay? For some of you, you may be excited. For others of you, you may be thinking, hell no. But let's just get into this and see what comes through, okay? Archangel Michael, what do we have, please, for my lovely Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? I'm looking at the clock and I'm seeing 1616. That could mean something for one of you out there. 1 is a brand new start. 6 is balance. 6 is also returning to the past. 1 and 6 is 7, a spiritual number. 2 7s are 14. 1 and 4. 1 is a brand new start, 4 is about stability, but 1 and 4 is 5, which is a challenge. So I think, Scorpio, this person's coming back to you from the past for a brand new start. They want to talk to you about stability, making this perhaps permanent, okay? But they may feel, Scorpio, to bring balance back to the situation is going to be a challenge. But this is spiritually guided, okay? All right, so what do we have for my lovely Scorpios? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing Archangel Uriel. Somebody may be strongly connected to that particular Archangel, or Archangel Uriel may be around you if you feel you resonate with this. Okay, guys. The King of Wands. Someone here is coming back to light the fire, Scorpio. Okay. I'm hearing, get ready, okay. Yep, 8 of Wands. This is someone landing back into your life, wanting to start all over again, is what I'm hearing. Are you ready? I hope so. In the past, my Scorpio, 6 of Swords. Interesting, we have a 6. Yeah, you felt a little bit up in the air, very confused. Is this guy gonna land, put down roots or not? A lot of confusion. A lot of confusion, Scorpio, and a lot of frustration, I think, coming from you. After that time, guys, 8 of Pentacles. You might have turned your back and concentrated on work. Maybe concentrated on some hobbies. This is someone extremely creative. Okay, beautiful. In your thoughts now is the Queen of Pentacles. So, Scorpio, are you wondering whether or not this guy is coming back to commit? I'm hearing this time. Okay. And in which case, Scorpio, this is you imagining yourself moving into the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, male or female. In the immediate future, we have the World. So this guy may be reaching out to you over the internet, or if there is distance involved, serious distance, this person could even be traveling to see you. I think what you're recognizing here is it was imbalanced in the past, but this person is realizing how important you were in their life, Scorpio, and I think that's the big difference. I think that's the difference. You're going to be weighing up the pros and cons, okay? In your fears, guys, is the Queen of Swords. Scorpio, you may be fearing you're going to turn into the Queen of Swords, which can be somebody a bit sharp. okay? Lots of questions, firm boundaries. Where the hell have you been over the last few months? Have you finally decided to sort your life out? Just be careful with your words, Scorps. I'm just getting the energy of somebody wanting to spit out their words, feeling a bit cross. I'm also feeling that for some of you, there may be distance involved. Okay, we have the world and we have a hot air balloon, which reminds me of the globe. Somebody trying to see what this person is doing elsewhere. What are you doing over there, right? So Scorps, in this guy's energy is the Two of Wands. Interesting. They're also holding the globe in their hands and they're gazing at the moon. It's as if this person is thinking, do I do this? Do I really do this? Rather than think about it, rather than say to Scorpio, I'm not sure about this, I'll come back to you. This is someone who's really thinking of taking that jump. There's definitely something here about distance. We've got 3 globes here. There's definitely something about you two living a long way apart. Now, that might have been the problem, particularly for your person. Did they want to put all the time, energy and effort into this if you two lived a long way apart? Because they may have known, Scorps, that the only way this was going to work is if one of you moved to the other person's area. And they may not have been sure enough to really consider that, right? In your hopes, guys, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Hoping, Scorpio, that if you open the door again, this guy isn't going to keep you hanging. Things are actually going to move forward. What you're hoping, Scorps, basically is this isn't going to be a big fat waste of your time. And the outcome, Page of Cups. Scorpio. I'm seeing you looking at this apology thinking, oh yes, okay, you were busy, yeah, okay. Didn't quite know whether or not you wanted this, okay. You may feel, Scorpio, as if they're desperately trying to backpedal, make excuses for the reason why they held back from moving this forward with you. You may feel as if you just want to say to this person, for God's sake, just say to me that it was a distance, or say to me that you weren't certain about me. I feel, Scorpio, as if you just want to shake this person and say to them, for God's sake, just tell me the truth. I can take it, right? I can take it. Just tell me the truth. Don't say, oh, it's because of this or because of that, or yes, something happened. No, just tell me the truth. That's what I'm getting. Clarification for you, the High Priestess. So Scorpio, you are highly intuitive, but this is also you recognizing that you haven't spoken to this person for quite a long time. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this has been a long time coming. It's almost as if, Scorps, you know, you're pulling back the curtain, realizing that this person maybe does want to commit to you, but you're still sat feeling nervous. Is it going to last? Now, whoever your person is, sat in the Two of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. They want to work in partnership with you, Scorpio. They want to patch things up. I think this person wants to build with you. Okay. The Chariot. But wow, this person is slow. This person is slow. Yeah. You're just hoping, Scorpio, that it's going to work this time around. Underneath the deck, we have the 6 of Wands, victory and success. Page of Swords. Scorpio, you may feel quietly quite pleased about the fact that this person's come back. You may be sitting there feeling a bit victorious. Oh, yeah, no one was me. Okay, you come back. Yeah, thought you would. But there's also a bit of a sharp element to this, as in, even though, Scorpio, you may feel victorious with a Page of Swords, this is you asking some serious questions, right? Okay, so guys, let's do this. Archangel Michael, tell us about the King of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, someone coming in hot, right? You blew a fuse before, Scorpio. They're coming back in to light the fire, and you're thinking, slow down, cowboy. Slow down. Slow down. I got some questions, right? Three of Wands. Yeah, again, this person could live at a distance from you, but you're quietly wondering, Scorps, whether or not this time around your ships are going to come in. Will your ship come in? You don't know. You're hoping. King of Pentacles. You are a female King of Pentacles, my beautiful Scorpios. Lovely. Very strong, very grounded, independent. I love that energy. And with the Wheel of Destiny, Scorpio, you're hoping for a destined turn of events, or you may be feeling, yep, I knew he'd be back. I knew he'd be back. Yes, Scorpio. Knight of Swords. Again, Scorps, you've got questions. The thing is, you do find this guy very attractive. What's the Knight of Swords? Yeah, okay, you're not playing around. Scorpio, you are a single empress. You're coming through as a single empress, high priestess. You're not messing around. You want to know whether or not this guy is going to get serious with you. I mean, this could be you saying to him, are you ready to get really serious? Are you ready to talk about moving in together? For some of you, if it's relevant, having a family. If you're slightly older, this is you saying to this guy, I'm ready for marriage. I mean, are you? Are you ready for marriage? If not, I don't think I want to know. Scorpio, you're very straight to the point. Yeah. Let's have a look at the past, guys. Six of Swords. This guy, I think, was hovering around you. You were wondering, is he going to land and put down roots? Is he? You didn't know. This is you feeling everything's up in the air right now. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here, but you were trying to remain positive, right? Trying to remain positive, Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah, quietly thinking of the energy of the sun. This guy makes me so happy. Could be a Leo, King of Wands. But he might have been a little elusive. Maybe even avoiding conversations about commitment, right? Again, the sun can be global travel. Queen of Cups. This is you, guys. Thinking, oh, this person would make me so happy, but, right? Is it going to happen? Is it? The Star, dreaming about this happening, Scorpio. I think, though, in the past, you pull back out of disappointment. You pull back out of disappointment because this is you on your own. I think you had to heal. I think what you recognized was he either couldn't make up his mind, or because there was a lot of distance between the two of you, he would have had to have made a major life change to move to be with you. Maybe, Scorpio, this is someone who might have been connected to somebody else and didn't know if they wanted to leave that person. That could also be a scenario here. We have a couple of threes coming through. Because of the issues between the two of you, I think you turned your back and you concentrated on work. Or you might have delved into something creative. You turned your back, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting. I don't think you worked on this, Scorps. I think you turned your back and thought, okay, his loss, right? Yeah, Death card. You might have thought, if I turn my back completely, perhaps he will turn around and take action. Scorpio, that is your energy. You wanted the whole situation to change. Knight of Cups, because you loved him. And I'm hearing you still love him. You loved him. You still love him. Oh, Scorpio. But there was a Tower. Again, Scorpio, Aries energy. There was a Tower moment. Maybe, Scorp's, a Tower moment was this guy said, I love you, but I can't do this. And this is you thinking, hang on. What do you mean? What was the energy of the Tower? Five of Cups. Yeah. I mean, this is sadness. We're going to have to let this love wash away. This is not going to work. Either you didn't have confidence in this, or he was looking at a situation negatively, the situation with you negatively, but you might have both decided this is not going to work. But I think if that was the case, you were both very upset about this in the past. So what you're thinking about now, guys, is the Queen of Pentacles. Scorpio, I think what you're wondering is he ready to commit? Tell us about the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, the Fool. Aries energy. Scorpio, what you're thinking about is if he turns up and says, okay, I'm really wanting to work on this. I'm really wanting to know if you're still wanting to be with me. Can we patch things up? Can we build together? Can we work on this? I think, Scorps, this is you feeling as if you would say yes, even though it may be risky, for some reason. I think you're ready to say yes. Yeah, because I think with the Seven of Cups, you might have tried dating other people. Nobody turned up that you were interested in. Or with the Seven of Cups, Scorpio, I think this is you just wanting to get out of your head, wanting to get out of confusion. Tell us about the Seven of Cups. I think you just felt very confused. Yeah, King of Wands, you knew he was really attracted to you. You knew he was really attracted to you. We got a flame there. We got a firework, I think. But you might have wondered, Scorps, whether or not actually deep down that was just what it was. It was just a lot of attraction, despite him maybe saying, I love you, right, in the past. Ace of Swords. This is you knowing the truth. This is you knowing, Scorps, he's coming back because he simply can't be without you. But what you're needing to figure out is it going to work? As in, is he ready to put in the effort? Is he really ready to put in the effort and step up this time? You don't know. Yeah, because you were disappointed before. You were very disappointed before. Okay, guys. Well, I think this is looking very positive. So in the immediate future, guys, we have the World. There could, as I said, be distance between you two. You're weighing up the pros and cons here. This guy is also holding a globe. The two of you may think about each other at night in particular, you know, dreaming of being together, but there could be a lot of distance between you. He's standing at crossroads. I think he's about to reach out, Scorpio. He might have been sitting in a lot of emotional confusion for a long time. Do I really want to build on this? I know I've taken my time. Strong Cancerian energy with a Chariot. So, Archangel Michael, when do we have the World and the Two of Wands for my Scorpios? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing the 29th of August and the 1st of September. So those two dates, or within those two dates, this is where there may be communication. So you may just have to wait a month, my Scorps. Let's have a look at this guy's energy. Two of Wands. He's thinking of you. Thinking of you. The Strength card. Okay. Leo energy. He could be a Leo masculine. Or this is someone who might have been holding back from you, Scorpio, because he might have had health issues. The Strength card can be literal health issues, right? What is on his mind? What is on his mind? Okay, Five of Swords. He may feel as if he's already sabotaged this by holding back for so long. He may be worried, Scorpio, you've run off with somebody else. Okay, what else is he thinking about? The Emperor. This guy might have acted as if he was quite confident when underneath he may not have been quite so sure of himself. He may not have been as confident deep down as he came across to you. This is someone who can sometimes face insecurities. Aries energy for some of you. Oh, wow. 10 of Swords. He might have felt betrayed in his life, and it may have hurt him a great deal deep down. It might have hurt him. Tell us about the 10 of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Scorpio, I think this guy was betrayed by a Queen of Wands. And he's been really struggling getting over that. He's been really struggling getting over that. Yeah, there may have been harsh words between this guy and a Queen of Wands. This could have been a fire sign who was a fair bit younger than him. Or this could have been his partner. I think there was a big blow up. Page of Wands with a Queen of Wands. And I think this guy felt betrayed. Is he connected to the Queen of Wands anymore? Probably not, because this is him healing. 4 of Swords. This is him thinking, oh no, that's done. So whatever this was, whether or not this was an ex-partner, baby mama, whether or not this was a member of his family who betrayed him, this is someone who's already healed. This is someone who's already healed, my Scorps. Hanged Man. Yeah. Maybe he sacrificed for the Queen of Wands and then she betrayed him. There may also have been an argument here with a Pisces. Or he may be saying to you, because of these issues, I felt stuck, right? I just didn't know what to do. Didn't know what to do. King of Swords. But this is someone, Scorpio, who's taken action, or he may even have looked at legalities, gone to see a lawyer. It could be about finalizing a divorce. It could be about a will inheritance issue. It could be seeking legal advice for another situation. It could be a company talking to somebody about profits from a business. He is taking charge, Scorpio, and I love that. King of Swords. What he's basically saying to you is, I'm on the case, I'm over the worst, and I'm coming back to you because I want this. So guys, let's have a look at your energy. You are thinking the world. Great, he's wrapping up a cycle, he's coming back to me. But you're also wondering, Scorpio, whether or not this is really going to work because of the distance. There's a very strong indication that whomever is connecting with this, you two live quite a way apart. You're thinking about the past, 6 of Cups. Yeah, you're sat in memories from the past, my Scorpios. Yeah, King of Swords. You're both matching each other. I think, Scorpio, again, this is the light bulb going on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. This is you saying to him, okay, I want to know the truth. Enough off and on here. Are we doing this or not? So you're matching him in his energy, Scorpio, King of Swords, the female version of the King of Swords, the male version of the King of Swords. You're not messing around, guys. Nope. Yeah, you may be a little defensive. Yeah. You may be saying to him, I can't believe you've been holding back from me. The Hermit. Virgo energy. You may feel, Scorpio, he's been dancing around the subject for a long time. You might have numbed your emotions a little bit. You might have. What are you thinking about, guys? You're thinking about the 7 of Swords. Wow. Now, the 7 of Swords is lies, deception, deceit. Someone not being honest, right? You might be tempted to call him out. 5 of Pentacles. He might have just ghosted you, Scorpio. He might have left you out in the cold. Or you may feel there was something fishy going on with money here. Because the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles can be somebody broke, you know, who's trying to get away with, you know, taking from somebody else. So, Scorps, you might have thought he jumped towards you because he wanted to be indulged and then dropped you like a hot stone. You might have thought something fishy was going on. Three of Swords. Whatever happened in the past was heartbreaking. It was. What are you saying to him, guys? What are you saying to him here? The Moon. You're not saying a great deal. You do feel emotional, but you're hiding your emotions. You may feel, Scorpio, I'm not ready to open up my heart quite yet. You know, the Devil. Oh my goodness. Scorps, either you're a bit obsessed with this guy, Capricorn energy. We've also got Cancerian energy here too. Or Scorpio, you might have felt he was sitting in shadow. He wasn't being honest. I mean, the Moon and the Devil is a really difficult combination. You might have felt, Scorpio, he was trying to maneuver you into some kind of sordid third-party situation. Keep that hidden from you. Or you may simply have been obsessed, Scorpio, with what he was hiding. You might have thought he was hiding something. What's the Devil? What's the Devil? Wow, the Ten of Pentacles? Now this may be you thinking he's obsessed with hanging on to money, or he's obsessed with material things. That might have upset you. This is you maybe fearful, Scorpio, that he would hang on to a relationship because the Ten of Pentacles is a lot of money, right? If you were waiting for him to end a situation, you're thinking about a lot of money here. And with the Nine of Swords, this is you having sleepless nights. Okay, bless you. All right. What is the energy between you two? What is the energy between you two? The Emperor. I think, Scorpio, you might have wondered whether or not this guy just wanted to stay in control. He might have been a married man. I think, Scorpio, this guy is coming back to actually do the right thing, to say to you, I'm taking charge of my situation. Now, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil, you may be a bit obsessed to figure out whether or not he's actually going to commit to you long term. Is this guy going to move into the Ten of Pentacles with you? Are you guys going to get married, sign a legal contract? I mean, this is you thinking, I want to know whether or not this guy is serious. What you're fearing, Scorpio, is sitting in the energy of the Queen of Swords, trying to figure out whether or not he's hiding anything. Or you may be fearing, Scorpio, being a bit sharp with him, a bit blunt with him. Because you're sitting in two energies of the Queen of Swords. I mean, this is a no-nonsense queen. This is, I have questions, right? What you're hoping, Scorpio, with the Seven of Pentacles is this isn't just a massive waste of your time. You may also be hoping, guys, to lock down your finances. The Seven of Pentacles could be you looking at savings. How much have I got left savings? Okay. And the Page of Cups could be you accepting this guy's apology, Scorps, but it's a little bit, well, how do I put this? You're looking at him as if to say, oh, yes, okay, that's why you held back for so long. That's why you haven't been in touch with me. That's why. But you may look at him and think, yeah, excuses, right? Let's have a look, Scorpio, at the Page of Cups. What is this guy going to say? He's giving you an apology here, Ace of Wands. Scorpio, I think he's going to apologize for treating you maybe as a one-night stand, okay? Or he could be apologizing for sort of lighting the fire with you and then backing off. He could have done it several times to the point where you blew a fuse, right? Okay, what is the Ace of Wands? Two of Cups. Oh, you two are like peas in a pod, is what I'm hearing. Peas in a pod. And there's a lot of similarities between you two. He could just say to you, look, I'm sorry, Scorpio, I know you think I was just wanting a quick fling, but I fell in love. You know, he might have come on to you wanting a fling, but then he might have shocked himself by actually falling in love with you, and then he didn't know what to do, right? These things happen. Yeah. King of Cups. Scorpio, you guys are a true pair. True pair. Wow. King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Cups. Scorpio, you guys are a true pair. There's a lot of love between you two. There is a lot of love between you two. Justice. I think he wants to balance the scales, guys. But there may also be a very straight conversation about a contract. You know? It could be what he's saying to you is, I need to balance out my situation first, whatever situation he's in. What is this situation? I'm seeing that in inverted commas. What is that all about? It could be about a property. It could be about him needing to sell a business in another area of the world. It could be this is him trying to put down roots with you, but finding it a bit of a challenge because of the distance. But Scorpio, this is beautiful. I mean, the Justice card and the Four of Wands is let's build a life together, right? Let's buy a house together. Let's do this. Ace of Pentacles. You're talking about uprooting and moving. I think, Scorpio, you are wanting confirmation that he is ready to sign a legal contract to do with a house, a home, get engaged. You want this to be official. Only then, Scorpio, would you consider putting down roots with this guy. What you're saying to him is, I want this locked down. I want confirmation. It could even be legally, paperwork-wise, that this is worth my time. And then we can move this forward. But Scorpio, you got two aces, right? Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is a passionate new start, which is going to grow into something beautiful. Tell us about your guy. Tell us about your guy here. The Hierophant. Could be a Taurian. Scorpio, he's very, very wise. But this could also be a guy who is still tied to a marriage. And this is him having to manage that situation very carefully. This is someone who may be considering moving into legal separation and you two living together as opposed to divorce. But Scorpio, you may want a legal contract. You may want to actually get married. You want to lock this guy down. And so you may be saying to him, sorry, not good enough. Yeah, no, just living together. No, I want to get married, right? I want a legal contract. You're very serious about this. I think he loves you, Scorpio, but he may be a bit thrown by that. Yeah, Nine of Wands. What he's thinking about is, oh, okay, wow. Scorpio wants to actually get married. I don't know why that's an issue. It could be because he knows he'd have to get divorced to make that happen. And maybe at this stage, he doesn't know if he's ready to do that. He could have just moved into legal separation. There could be a house involved. There could be kids involved. What is the advice to you from Source, from the Divine? 10 of Wands. Scorpio, to give you what you want, for you to be truly happy, it's going to cause him a lot of burden. 10 of Wands. For you to be truly happy in this beautiful garden with all these flowers, you know, he's going to have to sit in the 10 of Wands. I think he's still tied to someone here. Is he going to get out of this marriage or situation? This is a financial situation. Could be to do with a business, a marriage, a home, a property, something like that. Ooh. King of Pentacles. He may not, but it could purely be for financial reasons, Scorpio. I think you're speaking to him about a legal contract, a house, a home. Are you going to get divorced? I want us to get married. his reaction is, oh, hang on, I can move into legal separation, we could live together, but you want me to get divorced? He could be a bit stressed, and it could be to do with money. It could be there's dependence, you know. He could be thinking, oh, once I pay the divorce fees, once I give my wife this, I give my kids that, I'm not going to have a penny left. He may say to you, Scorpio, I'm going to actually have a lot more at my disposal financially if I don't get divorced. But then there's the quandary of, well, yes, but, you know, if we can never get married, then this might have been your dream. It might have been your dream, guys. But he's coming back. He wants to talk. Scorpio. Okay, I think you two are going to discuss the situation. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. And I think, Scorpio, you're sat in the 9 of Pentacles. I think, Scorpio, this is you. Single, stable, thinking I have a lot to offer. You want to make sure that this goes the right way for you. Because again, Scorpio, you're sitting in pre-Empress energy. You want to make sure this is going to be worth your time. Yeah. Okay, so guys, let's end the reading with the Enchanted Forest. Let's see what the universe has to say. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Scorpios, please, who resonate with this reading? What do we have for my Scorpios, please, who resonate with this reading? Let it be. Let it be. Okay. So Scorpio, if you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. So step back, let it be, Scorpio. I feel this is Source saying, give the reins to the divine, right? Give the reins to me. This is you allowing things to unfold in the way that they should. All right, let it be, Scorpio. Whatever happens, happens, right? So, guys, I am leaving the reading there. I really hope it's helped. Do let me know. Drop me a comment down below. Take care of you guys. And, of course, I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.